أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear viewers, it's a common question in our society that can we play the Quran, recording of the Quran in our business places, in our shops, or can we play the recording of the Quran when we are engaging in different activities or such as business or service activities in public place? Can we play the recording of the Quran as general? But it's according to Quran, this type of activities that we normally see all over most of the cases in our society. It's a common practice that someone starts the playing of the Quran as a background sound, and they are keeping their business activities running, or they are talking with the customers, or they are in a public place, people are engaging in different sorts of activities, and as a background sound someone starts to the playing of the Quran recording. But it's totally they think it may gives the blessings of Allah if they start with their office, if they start their office or their business, or there are any sorts of activities, where the publics are engaged in different types of activities, and they play the recordings of the Quran to get mercy or blessings from the Allah. But it's totally wrong. It's totally a mistake by us, because the recording of the Quran or the Quran recitation, it's not a simple voice, it's not a simple sound, it's not a general sound, it's the voice of Allah. When someone recites the Quran or you play the recitation of the Quran, you immediately you have got two two orders, two obligation from the Allah. Let's dive into the verse, chapter number 7, Surah Araf, verse 200 204 204, where Allah says, وَإِذَا قُرِيَ الْقُرْآنُ فَاسْتَمِعُوا لَهُ وَأَنصِتُوا لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. So when the Quran is recited, then listen to it and pay attention that you may receive mercy. وَإِذَا قُرِيَ الْقُرْآنُ, when Quran is recited, فَاسْتَمِعُوا لَهُ, then listen to it, وَأَنصِتُوا, and pay attention, لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ, so that you may get mercy, so that you may receive mercy. So two things: فَاسْتَمِعُوا lahu, listen to it, وَأَنصِتُوا, and be attentive. So when Quran is recited, you can hear the recitation of the Quran, you must listen carefully and you must give the attention, total attention to it, because it is the order of Allah. It is the order of Allah. Then other things is chapter number 51, verse 23, where Allah says, فَوَرَبِّ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ إِنَّهُ لَحَقٌّ مِثْلَ مَا أَنَّكُمْ تَنْطِقُونَ. Then by the Lord of the heaven and earth, indeed it is truth, just as it is that you are speaking. So here Allah clearly says, فَوَرَبِّ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ, then by the Rabb of the sky and the earth, إِنَّهُ, indeed it, لَحَقٌّ, surely the truth. Two indication, two exerts here. Innahu, indeed it, lahakku, surely truth, misla ma, as what, annakum tantikun, as you speak to each other, as you are speaking. So when you speak to each other, is the active speaking, as I am lecturing to you. It's a active, it's not passive. I am just delivering lecture, delivering speaking, I am just talking to you. So in that case, when Quran is recited or you listen to any Quran recitation, here Allah clearly indicates, gives that certificate that فَوَرَبِّ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ, by the Lord of the sky and earth, innahu, indeed it, la haqqu, surely the truth, misla ma, as just as is that you are speaking, annakum tantikun, you are speaking. So this is the active speaking of Allah, active voice of Allah. Allah is delivering actively by speaking, by delivering His voice to us. When so Quran is recited either by recording or by means of any sorts of, or someone can recite the Quran, this is the indication. Allah says, surely, indeed, it is the active speaking of Allah, like as you are speaking. So Allah is speaking to you and you are giving your attention other than to attend, to listen to Allah's voice. Allah is speaking. What types of adamant you are. So it's a great arrogance. So this type of arrogance prohibited in the Quran. When Allah talk with you, you must listen to it and be attentive. So if you if any types of recording you can play in a public place, that is prohibited, because publics, the peoples are engaging in different activities. You can that we normally see in the shops, the shopkeepers keep keeping their playing recording of the Quran, and they are engaging in different business activities. They are dealing with the customers. They are dealing with different services. That's totally prohibited, because Allah says, when Quran is recited, listen to it and be attentive so that you may receive mercy. So you can't keep playing your Quran recitation either any means when you are engaged in different activities. So from these two verses, we clearly understand we have clearly understood about that matter, that the Quran recitation we cannot play in any public place or any shops or any business environments where we are engaged in different activities other than listening. So hope you will understand, you will get the answer. So by as a background music or background sound, you can play any sorts of Quran verse recitation in any places where people are engaged in different activities other than the listening. Hope you'll understand this. Thank you very much.